Hi, Sickle and Shine. We are in Marrakech, and right here you've got all the natural juices, and I can't go by without having a taste. I'll see you in a bit. Hey beautiful people, welcome to Sickle and Shine. It's your girl marieckofi. So this is just a little vlog about my travel experience. So guys, can you believe I went to Morocco? Oh yeah, can't you tell? Man, I can't believe you can't tell me went to Morocco. Yes, so I traveled to Morocco recently and I thought I should come and share my experience with you. So basically, people with sickle cell normally don't tend to travel a lot because of all the things we have to put in place. I tell you guys, it can be really frustrating and time consuming. And most of the time, people can't be bothered. You see, we have to bear in mind all the safety issues of where we're going, you know, what happens if I get sick and all the other things that, you know, needs to be considered. So usually you see, you know, as much as people would love with sickle cell would love to travel, they tend not to. But you know me, I'm daring. So I mean, I wanted to go to Marrakech and I couldn't find any information on YouTube, on the internet at all about someone with sickle cell traveling to Morocco. So there is generally travel information and travel advice, but I wanted something specific, someone's experience, if you know what I mean. So I thought, okay, then I might tell something to my folks, you know, tell them what I think. So let's dive in. So in this video, as I already said, I will be talking about my experience. I will be talking about where we stayed. Oh, a beautiful villa, I tell you. I will be talking about the internet, you know. I will be talking about the places we visited, our experiences, the places that I wanted to go but I couldn't, and all the other interesting things, you know, that happened in Marrakech. So don't worry, what happened in Marrakech is not going to stay in Marrakech, so come with me. So I mean, we arrived and we were taken to the villa, which is beautiful. And as you walk through the door, you are welcomed by this beautiful entrance that is so beautifully lit. And outside to the back of the villa, you've got this beautiful, beautiful outdoor area where, you know, we didn't spend a lot of time because of the heat. It was too hot, but you've got the swimming pool, you've got a sitting area with some sofas and some gazebos, you know, umbrellas you call them. We were just chilling, and if it gets too hot or unbearable, you just jump in the pool. I mean, what more do you want? And as you come into the villa, you are welcomed by this beautiful, beautiful living area where to the left you've got the living area with some beautiful sofas and a lovely, lovely coffee table that I think they knew I was coming because it's got the shape of 2 sickled cells. Can you believe that? Yes, 2 sickled cells. And also in this main living area is a dining area where you got a massive dining table where it can take a number of people, and you know, some beautiful lamps on top of it. I mean, as you walk in to the villa to the left, you've got the kitchen. You know, I mean, what else do you need in a kitchen? It was just lovely, lots of space, and we've got fridge freezer where we bought lots of stuff and just stuck in there. Most of the evenings, you know, when we came back tired, we would just sit in the kitchen and just chill and just chat away. Also, there is another living area just inside the main living area, just in a little corner where, you know, you can just sit and chill, and you've got some beautiful artwork. So this area is overlooking the outdoor, and it's just lovely. I mean, we spent a lot of time sitting here and just chatting away. Beautiful, beautiful villa. And then upstairs was just leading to all the beautiful, beautiful bedrooms where all of them were en suite. You know, you had your own space, your own bathroom and everything. And some of them had balconies. And just to finish it off was this beautiful, beautiful balcony on the roof. Oh my goodness, you should have seen this. You know, we spent some time here, mostly very early in the mornings, where we would go up and do our exercises. And it was overlooking a beautiful, beautiful landscape of the area where we were. You know, it was just lovely. And yeah, that was where we stayed. One thing I have learned about my body, about me, about my sickle cell, is that exercise helps me feel well, helps me keep well. I think it's because of the blood circulation, I don't know, but only do what you're comfortable with. Something that I wanted to mention is that, you know, please, when going on a journey, have plenty of rest, you know, the night before especially. So it's very important to start packing a few days before your trip, because that made things very, very easy for me and less stressful. So I started packing a few days before, and as the days went by, things got really easy for me to sort the, you know, the rest of the things that needed sorting. The day before, make sure you have plenty of rest, drink plenty. So I wasn't feeling quite well for the past few days, but because I had a lot of rest yesterday, I feel great. And you know, it is a lot going on in the airport, and the last thing you want is not to feel well and then you're having to pull your suitcases up and down, you know. So yeah, it's lovely. It's a beautiful day outside. We're not sure when that plane's going. They said it's an hour. I really hope that it's only an hour, because it is frustrating. So the flight from Amsterdam to Marrakech was very nice, very smooth, and it was a beautiful weather. And of course, when we landed, you know your girl, I just had to get a special treat from the pilot. So I was invited to come to the cockpit, and boy, oh boy, wasn't it exciting. Hey guys, we are on the cockpit. So we've just landed in Marrakech, and these are my special people who flew the plane all the way from Amsterdam. Thank you so much, and I hope you have a safe trip back to wherever you're going. And thank you for the opportunity. And
bye-bye. Have a nice day.
Bye. So I went in and had a lovely chat with the pilots. I just had to thank them for a beautiful journey, and you know, I was in holiday mood, so I was just sharing the vibe, if you know what I mean. So first of all, travel from the UK was quite stressful. For those who know, you know, a lot of travel disruptions are happening at the moment. I'm not sure why, if it's because of COVID, you know, there's a lot of staffing issues, and, you know, there's lots of delays and cancellations. So we waited quite a long time at the airport to board our flight from Birmingham to Amsterdam, from Amsterdam to Marrakech. So it was quite stressful, but nonetheless exciting. You know, I just wanted to get to my destination. Yeah, so bear that in mind. Lots of delays, so leave as early as possible. The advice is that you leave at least 4 hours before your flight. So something I forgot to mention, before you get to Marrakech, I will advise you to change your money into local currency, you know, be it cash or card. So what we had both, you know. So sometimes you will need cash to tip people off, to pay for things like taxis and stuff like that. But we needed a card, you know, we use card to pay our shopping, you know, to use it in the supermarkets and things like that. So because we were rushing, we didn't have time to change our money in the UK. So we changed it at the airport, which was, you know, it was okay. But I will advise you not to hold too much cash in person, just for safety reasons. So for internet, we purchased a local SIM card because, of course, roaming isn't covered in Africa. To avoid getting a massive phone bill, I will advise you to do this. You know, when you arrive at the airport, if you can't get a SIM card at the airport, at least get the taxi or the guide, your tour guide who is picking you up, to get you a SIM card, because you will at least need internet to stay on top of things like your social media and keep in touch with your folks, you know, and your loved ones. This is Toyin. Hey. We're here just having a wonderful time. It is a very hot day and we have lots of activities planned. So we're just sitting in the shade. It's a lovely shade with some... Can you see the lamps over there? It looks very, very ancient, but chic and nice.
It's
It's nice, isn't it?
yeah, it's like a whole different civilization.
It is, yes.
In the midst of a city.
Exactly. It's very different. So we've been here a few days, done quite a lot of things. So I think this is the epitome of our time in Morocco, because it's very different. This is what you come to do in Morocco. You have to come here and have
Quad
biking, dinner
in the desert.
And what else?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And just taking like the scenery.
Exactly, it's beautiful. Isn't it? I mean, I've never had something like this. Oh,
if you swap it around, you can see the tea.
Oh, we're having special treatment. Oh, look at that. So I think that's Moroccan tea. What is that?
Moroccan tea.
Lovely.
Okay, wow, herbs, very fresh ones.
Moroccan whiskey.
Moroccan, alcohol?
No.
Okay.
So with sugar or without sugar?
No sugar. Oh. Hey, beautiful people. I'm here with my girl, Shola. Hey. So we're having some lovely Moroccan tea. Oh, but you got to taste this. It's so beautiful. The aroma is out of this world.
Yeah,
amazing. It's so nice, isn't it, Tony?
As in,
yeah,
so
fresh, and it's just lovely. And we underneath a bamboo shade. Apparently, bamboo is very good for keeping the area cool, as per Esther. I think she said that. That's, bamboo is good for keeping.
Oh yeah.
Yes. So it's just the best place to be right now. So we're waiting to get busy.
Yeah.
So this is a quad biking, camel riding, dinner, food. I'm all interested in the food. I'm not interested in anything else. So, yeah. All right. See you in a bit. Yeah. Cheers. Lahaim. Yeah, so I got onto the camel ride and, went to the top of the desert. It was just beautiful. You can see how quiet and, I felt like I was part of the 3 wise women. It was just nice. I mean, it was just a lovely experience. So yeah, this is something that you can visit, if you want to get to Marrakech. But something that is worth mentioning is that the ride was as exciting as it was a bit overwhelming for me because it was quite long. It was for an hour, and halfway through that journey I felt really tired. So maybe if I spoke to the guide, the camel guide, that is there any chance we could go back, but they couldn't take just me back, you see. So if it's something that I had remembered, I could have told them before we started. So that's something you can check. After the ride and the quad bike, the best time of the day.
One.
So we finished the camel rides, quad biking. That was a beautiful experience. So we're coming to eat in this lovely restaurant in the desert. I'm really looking forward to it because I was told it is a different experience. So let's get in and find out. It's very nice. And then we stopped in the middle of the desert. Oh, look at that! Isn't that beautiful? It's so nice. Are we going to be sitting here? We got served some food, a lovely chicken tangine with some vegetables. Oh, it was lovely. It was very nice. Everyone had such a good time. Traditional dance, and of course I had to join it. You know me, I can't listen to some good traditional music without joining in. So yeah. We also visited a lovely shop in the market square where the real argan oil is being made. It's called 100,000 Spices. Hello, so we are at 100,000 Spices in Marrakech, and this is where they make authentic certified argan oil. So we're going to have a look inside. Come along. You know, and the apparently, you know, Morocco is known for its natural argan oil, but you have to be careful because there's lots of places that sell, you know, claim to sell the real argan oil, so you might struggle to find the real thing. So we were taking to this shop. It's like a chemist where they make natural argan oil, and they are certified by the Moroccan government. So it was such a beautiful experience. The lady gave us a talk about all the different ailments and oils and spices that they have in the shop, and of course we bought a few because I wanted to try them. I am a big fan of natural oil, so I couldn't say no. Okay. Hello. Thank you.
Where are you from?
100,000 Spices?
Yes, 100,000 spices.
Nice. Okay.
Mystery.
So my next experience was our visit to the Souks. Oh boy, the Souks. So you see, you can't go to Morocco without paying a visit to the market square. I mean, they are famous for the most exotic marketplaces to shop around the world. And if it's your first time, it can be a bit overwhelming, you see. Hi, Sickle and Shine. We are in Marrakech, and right here you've got all the natural juices, and I can't go by without having a taste. Yes, what do you want? So the souks, you have this beautiful display of Moroccan culture and spices. You know, we had so much fun. My advice would be that to have change to tip if you wish to take photos, you know, especially with the snakes. Well, not with the snakes, but you know, there's lots of displays going on, so they wouldn't allow you to take photos unless you give them a tip. But because I wanted to, I mean, I've never seen a cobra ever in my life, so I wanted to take a photo, but I wasn't brave enough to go and stand next to them and take a photo. You know, he was a bit creepy, but yeah, it was fun. So I danced away in the market. The energy was quite intense, and I tell you, it was really, really intense. It was exciting, but it's that kind of experience that, you know, you can only have once. And yeah, I'm not sure if I go back to Marrakech I will visit the market. It's a lot to take in, but it was a good experience, and I am glad I did it. I danced away, drank some lovely exotic juices, and even had the opportunity to climb on one of the stalls and speak to my lovely fans. Beautiful experience. So our next experience was a visit to a place called the Bitsam Spa, a place where you can have a Moroccan massage, and we were given a treatment for a massage called Herman massage. Apparently this is, you know, a very nice massage all over your body. Hi guys, this is Hassan, and
welcome to Morocco.
Oh, it's beautiful. Hassan has been our right-hand man, and he's been taking us all over Marrakech.
Welcome to Morocco.
Thank you.
So
All right,
nice
see you in a bit. So yeah, we've just come to this restaurant and we're gonna check it out. Oh, it looks lovely. It looks really nice. Down to some exciting stuff. Food, of course. I love my food. So because there was quite a few of us at the villa, and we didn't get to go out as many restaurants as, you know, we could have, but Hobby and I decided to visit a few. Well, we went to a place called Brunch Terraces, which was recommended by one of the tour guides called Hassan, and it was lovely, beautiful entrance. I mean, I would have loved to sit outside, but of course it was too hot. Too hot. You know, I don't do very well with heat. So, but nonetheless, we went in and had a good time. You know, we were welcomed by some lovely lady and a gentleman who made us comfortable, brought us the menu. What is this? What is this?
This is the black olive.
Black olives.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the red olive with the herb.
With herbs.
Yeah.
Ah. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I'm going to need more butter. Oh yes, and Hobby did the same, and we ordered some drinks, and it was lovely. It was just, the environment was quite nice, and the music that was coming out of there, boy oh boy. We also visited a restaurant called La Tanginia restaurant. Beautiful restaurant with a lovely display of belly dancers, but our excitement didn't last very long due to a very long 2 hours wait for food. I mean, by the time the food came, everybody was tired. But you know, I had a good time, you know, showing my belly dancing skills, as you can see in the video. You know, it was lovely. It was lovely. Hey beautiful people, your girl here, Marie Claire. We have just come to the end of our holiday in Marrakech, and boy oh boy, it was fantastic. Well, every good thing comes to an end, so we've just checked in our luggages and just getting to change some money. So we're just changing all our currency back to pounds. Yeah, so we haven't got long to go and do the rest of the check-in, but I'm hoping that this goes easy. I mean, there was quite a lot of delays coming here. I'm sure there will be. As long as there's no cancellation, we're fine with that. So on our way to Amsterdam and from there to Birmingham. Can't wait to see our babies. It's been too long. Yeah, a couple of days, too long. Never been away from them before. So we'll see you on the other side. So, I mean, I just wanted to understand a bit more from the pilot's perspective about these high altitude issues. And he explained very kindly to me. So there you go. Hello everybody. I've just landed back in Birmingham, and I have been given the opportunity to come and see the cockpit, and look at that. Oh my goodness, isn't that exciting? So while I've come from Marrakech, we went on holiday, and on the flight from Marrakech I was very ill. And normally people with my condition, sickle cell, do suffer with high altitude. So is it different, the altitude from Marrakech to Amsterdam to Amsterdam to here?
It is possible. It's dependent on how high we fly, actually. How high the aircraft flies.
It was, I mean, I've never felt like that.
It's not a big difference though.
Oh.
Probably not. I think we used to fly, the cabin was at 6,000 feet now.
Right.
Probably, maybe it's 1,000 feet more from Marrakech. But
Okay. Alright, now it makes sense.
Yeah.
I was very ill. Have you ever had a situation where somebody was ill in the plane and you had to...
happens quite often actually, yeah. Just last week even somebody fainted in the cabin.
I was feeling like I was going to faint, but I didn't want to stop the plane because I just want to get home.
Yeah, of course.
Right, okay. But I felt better after I drank lots of water. I still feel a bit lightheaded anyway.
Wow.
Yes.
But this was better.
This was better, so that's what I wanted.
Right?
Oh, of course, isn't it? Yes. So I'm putting this on YouTube. And of course, I also wanted to visit the air balloon, which I hear is a lovely experience, you know, but I was a bit concerned with the high altitude, you know. If it's something that you think you can manage, please do that, because it looked really lovely. Generally, my trip in Marrakech was an exciting one, you know, even though it was a very hot. There was quite a few moments where I felt really sick, you know, because of the heat, but quite quickly I started drinking loads of water. And the general advice is that, you know, well, when we went there, we noticed, we were told that it's not safe to get out during the day when the sun is quite hot, when it's at its peak. So we tend to go out most of the time in the evenings from about 6 o'clock. So that gave us a very limited time to do a lot of stuff. Reason we didn't do as much as we would have loved to because of the weather. But it is my understanding that, you know, the best time to visit Marrakech, you know, if you heat is your issue, is between the month of January to March. So bear that in mind. The weather is not so hot, you know, but you will have a good time as well. So yes, it was fun. I wanted to do quite a lot of things, like go up the 3 valleys and up the waterfalls, but I couldn't. Obviously, I was told that you had to leave very early in the morning, and you know, it wasn't a good idea with the sun coming out so high. And although you will have to go up there with a car, there will be a lot of walking, which I tend to avoid. You know, I mean, I love walking, but you know, I wasn't, you know, going to do that in a different country when I knew that I didn't want to put my health at risk, if you know what I mean. So yeah, and so I hope this video has been helpful to anybody, you know, who has been looking for information regarding visiting Morocco with sickle cell. So drink lots and lots of water and you will be fine. Just enjoy and make the most of your life and your time wherever you go on holidays. So join me next time where I will be back to my normal series of talking about sickle cell and, you know, my life experience. So my next video will be about, you know, living with sickle cell and dating life, my relationships. So this is mostly while in London, you know, so I will be touching some really personal stuff. So please subscribe, like and share. And if you have any tips or experience of visiting Morocco or other places, you know, please put them in the comments and let's share that information with everyone. And all the tour guides that we used, we put the links in the bottom, so you can, you know, use them if you wish. But thank you very much. Have a good day.